Hello and welcome to episode 16 of our Ostriv Alpha 5 Let's Play. It is October of 1754. We have 611 people in our town. And last time, we built out a whole bunch more houses and various improvements around town. Kind of finished some of this stuff up a little bit more. And started doing some groundwork. We're expanding over here with some additional textile production. As well as various other things. We're going to continue doing that today as well. And also focus on expanding this out a little bit closer to where the entrance is for trading right here. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. Received a number of requests to add little park-like areas and things to some different pockets of town. So we're going to be doing a little bit of that. We'll go ahead and start off with a well. We should have stone. Should have plenty of that left. Yeah, we have almost 12,000. Yeah, so let's just stick this, say, back on the corner here. If I can put a couple of them in here. Might be able to put one more right there, just to give them a little bit of a better spot right there. And of course, we also have plenty of room to put things like benches and other stuff. Shout out to commenter, the True King, calls these, where's the religion tab? Here we go. The Small Chapel's Pray Stations. That is like one of the best puns I've ever heard in my whole life. And he's been a big supporter of the channel since almost the very beginning. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you. We're going to put a couple Pray Stations in all over town. Just for you. So we'll stick one right there. Let's see. Is there another spot over here? I don't think I'm going to be able to stick one over here just because of how the land is. Well, okay, that would be in the middle of the place, would be kind of in the way. We already have one over here. Now down here probably would not be a bad spot to put some. We do have this big area right here that's kind of got nothing going on. So we might end up doing something else over here. But we'll get there when we get there. We got plenty of stuff to do. Plenty of other things to take care of as well, like this no plot for burial. Gotta deal with that. These people still don't have any food, which is why. Well, I guess we could put it on turbo speed, wait for them to go buy something. Alright, gathering water. Okay, where are you going? Firewood. Alright, yeah, you need that. That's kind of important. Then someone else should be going to the market. Maybe. Going to work? No, you're both unemployed, so where are you going? Are you going to that store instead of these markets right here? What's up with that? Okay, there you go. Now you're getting some sunflower oil, some onions, carrots, horseradish. There you go. Good stuff right there. At any rate, we have run out of our little burial plots. We're going to stick a couple more in here. Get those all filled up. I don't know how many are still in the queue. Okay, so I guess it was just 3. That's fine. We'll finish the row anyway. Because you know we're going to use them eventually. It'd be nice one day to get good enough at precision clicking these. I could just go all the way across. Not take 800 years to do it. Anyway, that is hopefully going to tide us over for the next episode or so. Won't have to come back and deal with that for a while. We have our wells set up here. Just, I don't think we're going to have any production come up here to want to use them anyway, but we'll just go ahead and shut those off. Got our cart parkings set up nicely here. And I think we can probably leave this forestry right here and just build a house next to it. There's no rule that says you can't do that. So let's see. We'll have to leave space for our forestry building right there. This will be a little bit of a smaller yard for these guys, but we'll still fit in just fine. I think it's probably okay to leave that like that. Yeah, we'll just have this come out like so. Probably actually could do a quite large one. Come out all the way here. Yeah, I want to build one that's like maximum size. Too long. All right. Well, we'll just leave that the way it is. Now, how far out here can I go? I don't hate that. We'll just stick that there. Again, the goal is to have a bunch of houses built with large gardens so we can actually, you know, buy stuff to sell. Because some of these market stalls are a little lacking in supply. Some of them have stuff, but not all of them. This one doesn't have any dried fish or beef. I guess we haven't really done too much in that regard, have we? Last time we did start putting bulls into this one cowshed. We've got 16. So that is a good start. As part of our effort to try and maximize our milk production. So let's see. Yeah, we'll do those two. Oh yeah, we got some extra ones here. But we can't do too many more, because that's going to cause us to overfill this and they'll start killing them, which I guess is kind of what the whole idea was, but we also don't need to waste, right? There it is. Just put a couple more in there. Like so. How many more do I have? Oh, I have so many. Why do I have so many one-year-old bulls? That is unbelievable. Unbelievable, huh? That's fine. It wasn't that funny anyway. I guess I might as well just check that in case we ever need it. All right. Yeah, we got salad, we got pork, we got some stuff there. Our favorite trading partner. How's it going? Oh, we got shoes. We definitely have shoes. Oh, I can export 10,000. Say no more. Yeah, definitely. Clothing. Yeah, we're looking good. We're gonna fix that in a little bit to make even more clothing. I'm not gonna export that because we can't replace it. Apples, though, I definitely can. We probably should be exporting more apples, honestly, but I don't think we really need to. Okay, what else should we be importing? Flour, we still don't... Alright, we'll import some flour. Why not? We don't need to get 4,000 of this. But we can definitely take advantage. I don't want horses. Stop moving this around. Potatoes. Okay, we're good. Alright, now we did build this other house up here. I guess they're doing whatever they want. Another marriage. Another house right here. Yeah, let's put another one. Just kind of attached here. No, let me attach this properly. Thank you. I guess that was, in fact, too long. So now this is kind of this weird trapezoidal shape. Well, it's not really a trapezoid, it's more of a parallelogram that's not entirely parallelogrammed. Oh boy. Alright. Rotate that just like so. And then let's see, where's the entrance again? Let's check. Oh, it's over here. Okay. So we actually want to promote them to come in this way, I think, because currently they're going around like that. Well, we'll get there. These guys were just here, man. I guess they have nothing better to do. That's understandable. Alright, we do have our fulling mills right here making broadcloth. They have to have something to do with all that broadcloth, so we're going to put in, of course, like I said last time, some weavers' workshops to make textiles and some tailors' workshops to make clothing. So we'll just build a whole bunch of these things. Just kind of generally over here. I guess in the center we should probably put our tailors' workshops here. I think this is the front of the building. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see sometimes. So I'm going to do, say, 2 of these right here. Then on either side we'll put in some weavers' workshops. Yeah, I'll put in 3 of those and 2 tailors' workshops. Sounds like a good idea, because we do have access to all that right there. And then this farm will also be producing flax and hemp and everything. So that'll be nice. We'll put in the middle here a couple of warehouses. Sounds like a pretty smart use of space. Yeah, I'll put in 2. Zoom in a little bit. It's kind of hard to see in the snow. Put in 2 warehouses there. On the back, we can put in a cart parking. Should fit pretty nicely. Yep, looking good there. And then, of course, push the wrong button to rotate a bench, as one does. Actually, before that, let's put in some bushes. You gonna let me click or no? No? Alright, that's fine. Yeah, stick those guys right there. Come back with our benches. We don't ever use the other bench. It's mostly just this more decorative one. This will end up looking pretty nice once these are all built. We'll do a little bit more decoration after those buildings are up. That's going to allow for a lot of jobs over here, which will be nice when we put in more houses, and probably going to have to do another market. I don't know. We'll see. This forestry is still waiting to get rid of everything so we can move it out of the way. But we can let this get built up, hopefully before the end of the summer, when the harvest is going to be brought in from the fields here. But that's going to take quite some time. How are we doing on our wagon sheds? Okay, they're looking all right. They're not all 3 out at the same time, which means we currently have enough supply, I guess, relative to demand, or they could just be holding one back. But if they were all out constantly, then we'd need to build another one. We probably should build another one at some point. But I don't know exactly where I'd want to put it. I don't know. This guy still doesn't have boats because he probably can't, because everything's blocked off. But we'll give him a little bit of a chance over here to... That's not it. We'll try and get this guy to come in and build some boats. But if he can't, we'll have to put one over here. Because there's 3 open boat orders. He doesn't see them, so I guess this does in fact block. Or else this would show up right here that somebody's ordered a boat. So I guess that means we have to come in here with a boatyard and just put one of these right here or so. Now I did get a comment saying that the fishing docks, if they're placed too close together, can have poor fishing yields, which I suppose makes sense. But these guys row all over the place anyway, so I'm not really that concerned about it. I'm not going to have 800 in a row. But these 2 right here and this one, I don't think there's really going to be that big of a problem. And this one's not going to be able to get past here anyway, so they have this whole... Wow, okay, I forgot how big this was over here. They got this whole section of river all to themselves. Oh, we've actually already completed one building here. That's cool. So I believe our fulling mills already have a decent supply of broadcloth in stock, which we will, of course, use. We also have this sheep farm we didn't do anything with yet. So I was going to try and get everything supplied. Because you never know when you're going to need access to a whole bunch of storage for sheep. So we'll let them get into that. Once everything's supplied, we'll probably move a couple over to gradually take advantage of the extra space. Our river trading buddies are back again, and they want 22,488 sunflower oil. My friends, I cannot produce so much sunflower oil, so I'm not going to sell you any of that for right now. They want a lot of clothes, so that's part of the reason why we're going to be making so many more, is because they want to buy so many more, especially warm clothes too. 40 cents a piece. So if you have a lot, you can make quite a bit of money. What are we even selling here? Beer? Okay, yeah. We'll sell you 2,000 beer. So we have a brewery that should be brewerying. Our hop storage, are we actually out? Wow. That is impressive. I would not have thought that we would run out of hops. We had so many stored up. I guess we're just going through it. So we're actually going to want to put in another hop yard. I didn't think I would ever have to do that based on how many was piling up. But I digress. We have our 2 tailors' workshops are going to copy everything as one does. Keep people hired in over here. And then once these weavers' workshops are done, then they'll be able to supply textiles. Love to see that. So for us to put another hop yard in, probably needs to be right about now. Alright, so we come over here. Try to find a good spot for it. This honestly would be a good one, except, you know, there's trees here, and we kind of need those. Now, I've already covered this whole thing with all the, you know what, the loss for words, hay dryers, that's what it is. So why don't we, uneven terrain, yeah. Why don't we, right here, oh, it's gonna let me have something like this, huh? Oh, now it's too long. All right. So I need to make better use of this hillside space, but I also can't block off access to this smith right here. So maybe we just kind of have this come out like so. Leave a little bit of a path. Actually, that needs to be rotated. 90 degrees? Or, yeah, we'll do 90-degree rotation. That's fine. So we'll just have this actually can come out like so. Okay, now it's too long. Is it this other side right here? Yeah. All right, that's actually okay. If I have this come in like that, I think I can get this to kind of line up. Yeah, why not? We will do it just like that. We'll leave that little building right there. Please do not crash the game. Thank you. So that should, well, more than double our hops output eventually. It'll take them a while to grow. But that hopefully doesn't take too long. We'll have more hops. Of course, we can figure out some other decorative thing to put over here to make this look a little bit nicer. But for right now, come back over here to our land of clothing manufacturing. And I'll just go ahead and set this up right like so. This is going to take a while to get these other two built, and if we can actually get some hemp or flax, I guess we're not making enough still. So these guys are not selling any because they don't. We can buy mead, so we definitely need mead. Wow, it's going to let me buy that much dried fish? Yeah, we should just catch our own fish. We have people here for a reason. Yeah, so I don't have hardly any flax. That's interesting. Hemp. Yeah, let's buy some hemp so we can make some clothing. I love these little trading boats, even though they can just phase through this bridge right here. We should have a whole bunch of those. Okay, I guess they're on their way with all their cargoes of hemp. Yeah, so I think the only problems we're having now is these buildings have too much supply. Oh, okay, of course, as soon as I say that, someone says they're poor. They got 3 kids. All right. You get a little bit of help. Take care of the kids. Use your money wisely. So we're actually doing pretty good in terms of balancing stuff. We just kind of get dragged down a little bit, trying to import too much sometimes. Not always. Chickens are looking all right, looking pretty good. In terms of our chicken eggs, chicken meat, yeah, we're actually selling almost everything we produce, which is pretty good. So I think we're going to build a couple more of these chicken coops. Unless it's not going to let me because the terrain isn't even, which is entirely possible. Alright, well I can put one down here. Yeah, I'll stick that right there, that's fine. I guess we'll just have to figure out what will fit here. Uneven terrain, uneven terrain. There's got to be some place here I can actually stick this and it not get mad at me. But I couldn't tell you what that was. Oh well. We can find something else to put right here. Maybe even a little reforestation area might be a smart thing. Or a very small hop yard or orchard could probably work there. Though I don't really know what purpose that would serve. Unless chickens can eat something that... No, they can't grow anything that eats. They can't eat anything that grows in any of those buildings. Alright, okay, gonna apply that to all. Apply that to all. Now we're gonna have these two warehouses here. Of course, there's gonna be the raw materials that we use for making clothing, hemp and flax. I probably should have more than two of these, to be completely honest with you. But it never hurts to have at least a little supply near where you're doing your business. So we'll go for 5,000 of each. And then this other one can be for broadcloth. And I think broadcloth and textile. And I guess sheepskin too. But we're never going to have enough of any of those three to really fill a whole warehouse, at least not at this scale. Alright, so let's see. That was broadcloth. And textile. And sheepskin. The leather is for the shoe people. So we'll just put all threes on this guy right here. Bring it up to almost 10,000 capacity. Set those up. Set that up. And that should be all good to go. Next up, of course, is our cart parking. This area can get down to business, even though I think they pretty much already are. They're just a little slow in getting there because there's not really any housing over here. We're going to fix that. Not sure if that's going to be today's video or not, but we will do something there. Man, they're building those carts quick. And we do need to put another construction office in. Just trying to figure out the best place to do it. I don't think the locality of the construction office really matters in terms of how fast stuff gets built. I'm pretty sure it's just a building you can click on to hire people. And it's kind of location agnostic, so if that's actually the case, then we could put it over, if I can find where my government thing is, there we go. We could actually put that just kind of right over here, if we wanted to. Or maybe even just kind of right here in the middle. Put a little fence around it, maybe. Or at the very least, a bench out front. Ish. Because this is going to go bye-bye as soon as it's empty, but it seems to continually be filled up. I don't know how, because... Oh, well, I guess I know how. We have this reforestation area right here. Alright, boatyard is done. I guess we'll just copy our settings from this other one here. Hopefully they can get to work making some boats for this fishing dock. They can, you know, actually do something. So I think we'll just have all of our fishing docks produce dried fish, because why weren't we already? You know, dried fish does last a whole lot longer. And these guys have been slacking off at the boatyard, man. What are you doing? You got stuff to fix. All right, hop yard, I somehow missed that right here. I don't think there's really any other things to control other than, hey, work here and plant hops. But it's a good thing we get that taken care of right there. Now, in terms of logistics, how are we doing on our wagon shed? Okay, we still have one left here. We have a cart shed here that is... Oh, the carts are all there. Well, most of them. I guess we could have all 5 slots filled in terms of workers. We do just have the one. So we could probably put another one somewhere. I just have to figure out exactly where that's going to go. Tavern is doing well. Tavern seems to be doing fine over here as well. I love these lilac bushes. That nice purple color really pops. Okay, do the same thing here. Copy it over. Ah, yes, the white lines of location traveling failure. Huh. I didn't think these two would be connected. I guess they're just different construction sites. Maybe that's why they're feeling that way. I don't know. But I've got space here that I need to do something with. It's inside this little decorative fence we put up. I guess I can make another hop yard. Although we'll have to kind of condense things in here to see what will actually work. How far actually back can I go? I guess that's probably about it right there. Alright, if I rotate this a tiny bit. Yeah, we'll just put that little tiny thing there. No harm done to anybody. Alright, so this should speed up our future construction just a little bit. Having another bunch of guys ready to go work in construction. We do have plenty of open vacancies. Look at that, 80 open vacancies. It is harvest season. Which of course means we can have people come in and harvest. Oh, look at all these crops here. I love this patchwork kind of thing. Love to see that. I guess these are pumpkins, most likely. And they're growing all sorts of other stuff. So we can actually come in over here and we can put in a whole bunch of these garden houses once again. Just to make stuff a little bit more filled out. I don't know why I'm spending time agonizing over the exact rotation. It really and truly does not matter. But we very often get caught up with wanting stuff to look a specific way. It's okay if it's not perfect. So this will give our newly hired construction workers something fun to do. Just stick this other thing right here. And then I think I can, yeah, pretty easily take care of that. There we go. So now we have another 8 houses to go over here. And we'll fill in this side, I think. I think we can get away with putting a big house here. Just have to have everything kind of line up in terms of dimensions. It is hard to see without those other houses built. If I put that there, it's not going to be too long. Yeah, we'll roll with that. We'll put another big one right here. Although I might end up having to make this a little smaller on one side to try and appease the geometry police over here. Talking about in the game, for the record, not any of you guys. You've been very well behaved when it comes to stuff like criticizing where I put buildings. So I am thankful for that, of course. Alright, let's see. Now I saw a warning about... Oh, okay, so this is actually almost out of range for a market stall. So maybe we don't put that one there. This one should be hopefully still alright. We'll have to put in some market stalls. So in that vein, I was thinking what we could do is come out here and actually kind of extend this out. Kind of create a little space right here kind of in the middle to serve kind of a dual purpose of filling up some of this space and also a place where people can go buy some goods to extend our reach of the markets out a little further. Now they already built that house. That was quick. And if trade wagons are coming in here, then they can't cut through here anymore. They'd have to go kind of like that. We'll see. I also could just build a fence around the whole exit thing to funnel it down here. That seems a little bit cheaty to me. Maybe just a little bit. So I think what we're going to do, come in here with our little archways. Actually make a little, kind of like a pass-through, I guess. I think that should still reach. Yep, that'll work there. That'll work there, and we can actually have this come all the way kind of almost down to a point. If for no other reason than to just kind of fill up space. Kind of round this off here. And then how about way down at the end, let's put in one of those gazebos. I think, oh yeah, there we go. It's going to be about the perfect size for that. I think I can put a couple of bushes. There we go. And at the very end of this, a nice bench right here. Alright, so that's going to give us some space on the inside. To put a couple of market stalls. Should be just wide enough, actually. I just have to decide which side I want to actually look at while we're doing stuff here. So I think I'll just put 2 down there. Rotate a tiny bit here. Guess we should probably zoom in to see what we're doing. Come on. At some point I will get better at rotating using the R and T keys. A little bit more precise. Today is not that day. Alright, so put one there, put one here. That gives us 4. This will give us 5, and also kind of take up all the space. So we just automatically assign resources. This is such an amazing addition to the game. It makes it so much easier to set these things up. I guess it only thinks we have 16 things available over here, huh? Oh, it's going to get mad about firewood because we have the forestry right there. Not to worry. We'll go ahead and copy all of this over. And we'll hopefully get some people to come in and start working here. There we go. That's looking nice. That's a big improvement. And now that should be accessible to most of these people. Maybe put in a couple more decorative type of things. But having this smaller granary here just to kind of hold stuff that people are growing in their own front yards, backyards, side yards, whatever you want to call yards, gardens. It's probably the actual term for it. Is a nice touch, and we might be able to have another one of these somewhere in this general area if we can figure out how we want that to work. I don't know, I haven't quite decided. We could also just have a second trading post up here for other items. I don't know, the jury might still be out on that one. We've got plenty for them to do over here, definitely. How are we looking? Okay, we still haven't gotten anything really done here. Everything's harvested. And what about this farm all the way over here? Yeah, we got tons of flax. So that should be coming over here. And we do have some flax there. All 3 of these, actually. So that's looking okay. I guess we just have to get a little bit faster at getting things taken care of there. So we're already here. Let's go ahead and put in some benches out in front of these buildings because, you know, we need them. Plus, we just kind of generally don't have enough benches pretty much anywhere in the town. We're very good at not adding them. Kind of forgetting that that's something that our people do need, do want. So we'll take just a couple more seconds to add a few more over here. And then we'll add some more stuff around town in spots that might be able to use it. Alright, so that's some benches there. Now, in terms of clothes, yeah, see, they want to buy a ton. But we can only sell 2,000 at a time because that's the capacity we have. We got their sunflower oil is... I guess we could sell that. We do need to start making more, which does mean a third farm. Probably is going to end up being in the middle on here because, well, I don't think I'm going to be building any more row houses in this part of the town. It would probably best be suited in areas of higher density like over here. And we need to get this kind of cleared out too so we can build some more houses. And this also feels kind of incomplete over here. Not entirely sure what we want to be doing with that. We do have our fishing dock here. Are these all set the same way? Alright. Well, I mean, they can maybe make a dried fish. I don't know. We'll see. Did we grow any hops this year? I never hired anybody. Wow. That was a colossal failure on my part there. But we can check our brewery and see if we have any more stored, which we do. And they're still waiting for more, so I guess we could have had a whole lot more and still been in need. Alright, I think it's about time for our sheep farms to get sheep farmed. So I'm going to go ahead and drag in... Oh, I got a lot of rams. Yeah, too many of those, actually. I guess we'll let it be. We'll just stick these new ones over here. They do have some hay stored up. Maybe we could put some more cow sheds and stuff over here. I don't know if they're going to fit very nicely. Yeah, all the terrain's uneven. That's kind of the problem with all this. Or maybe we just have another farm over here because land is so weird. That might actually be smart, come to think of it. I bet I could stick it right here. Oh, that's a field entrance. I can't really get away with that now, can I? But if I stick this... Oh, it's not going to let me do that. Never mind. If I can find a spot where this will actually let me build anything, it would be better. Okay, down here it seems to actually want to let me do that. Now, is this completely straight? It is not. Does it matter? No, but you want to know how this goes at this point. It's just the way it is. I think I can do that and be okay. I think we can get all of this built before March and start planting some more stuff. We'll just have all of this be fields. I think I can even put a couple more on the end here, where these areas are not currently occupied. This is not going to be a great spot to put any houses or anything, but it would be perfect for farming. We do have trees down here that need to get taken care of as well. But I think this is going to be mostly flax and hemp to supply our weavers' workshops. And then, depending on how we're looking in our distillery, actually we seem to be doing okay. We should probably grow more wheat. Barley supply, I guess, is adequate. Yeah, we have almost 5,000. All right, yeah. We need more wheat. We need more of the stuff to make clothing with. All that, so that is what we'll go ahead and do as soon as that's done. We got a couple houses here still to finish. They're working diligently on those. Oh, let's see, we have... we need chicken products. Chicken meat, chicken egg, and then... how about some beef? I know it's not chickens, but it is something. Yeah, so now look at all these builders we have. We have 12. That's a nice big number. I just wish they'd go a little bit faster because these houses here... Oh, did we already take all the trees down? I guess we did. Well, then they shouldn't take too long if all the resources are collected for this guy. And this one is kind of on the way. These are all still marriages, too. Look at these guys go, building record speed. actually don't have to speed this one up. That's nice. Well, they're probably all about to go take a rest, because that seems to happen about the same time for all of them. But if they could get that finished in one go, that would be super nice. Let's not hold our breath, though. Oh, here comes somebody else. Nope, there they go. I think it's just this one guy by himself now. He's holding out. Alright, now they come back. We should be good to go. Look how fast this is now. Love to see it. And it's not occupied by marriage. That's a first in quite some time. Yeah, so I think we can pretty safely leave that alone for now. I've been saying for a while I wanted to do something else over here. But I want to get rid of some more trees first. And we could also put some more trees back over here. A couple of you actually expressed disappointment that I'd cut down all the trees. But that is because we need to kind of landscape this a little better. And I like to, you know, just kind of start from scratch a lot of the time. So if we come up here, can actually put in kind of a fence. I'll leave a gap for the tavern access and our little archway right there. Actually, you know what? Let's just put an arch here. Which means I'm going to get rid of that fence. We'll just line up the arch. It doesn't have to be a big one. It can be the small arch. Yeah, we'll stick that right there. Let's see what our messengers got. We can't really sell any of this, can we? We can sure buy some hemp. We can buy some wheat. We definitely need it. Alright, so let's put in fence here. Yep, that's looking nice. I'll just kind of follow this whole curvature right there. So now we have this nice fence here. We're going to landscape around it. And I sure hope they get this gazebo built quickly, because I do want to get this farm up and going before the planting season is over. Which is going to be, I think it's the end of May. Alright, so that's done. They are working on the farm. Now we can come over to our special dedicated cowshed for bulls and take our youngest ones. Make 6 oxen so they're all ready to go. Then the moment this farm is done, we can order some plows. We're already out. Man, these people need to stop dying. How irritating. Inconsiderate. Okay, you know the drill. We'll just pop these things in until the little notification goes away, and there it goes. Farm is nowhere close to even being started yet, which is regrettable. But it's not the end of the world. We don't have to have a huge yield the first year out. We just want to start supplementing everything. There, that should take care of everything. Alright, so now we're taking our sweet time building the farm. So actually, in the interest of, you know, getting anything done, let's let's see if we can get this to go all the way up here. So we can actually make them with this farm and then reassociate them with this other one. Seems like it's probably the smart way to do this since we're still waiting. Okay, and I don't think I can fit another one up here because there's trees. Yep, that's correct. So what we'll do instead, and we'll have this come all the way out because we can. Maybe 50 units, 30 units. Okay, not quite that long. It's going to be 29. Too long. I guess this needs to come this way. I know this is the most exciting part of watching me play this game, is moving farm fences around. Alright, I'll buy that. That's fine. Okay, so now we'll hire our manager. We'll just actually set all of that to be good to go. Hopefully they can get that started sooner rather than later. Man, look at them not coming in yet. What if we juiced the pot a little bit with some wage increases? That's all the rage, right? Alright, well, we can, at the very least, relink these to the correct farm. There we go. Alright, so supplying water. As soon as I see that other stuff pop up, we're going to get going on that. Change this one to hemp. And we'll change this one to, say, sunflowers. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and order the plows. So now we can actually set up our rotation here. I think I can do two wheats and then a fallow and still be okay. Now we got hemp. And then wheat should let me do that. Activate that one first, I suppose. Actually, that's not what I want. I want that to be... Yeah, these are just going to be the same thing. I know it's boring to have the same rotation, but that's fine. That one can be fallow this year. So that is a complete 3-field rotation, even though this one is twice as big as the others. Actually, almost 3 times as big. But now we have a plow. Which means this next one should... oh, I guess it did skip plowing. Oh well. It is what it is. Our entrance on this side. I guess we should have gone a little bit further out, huh? Unless I can do some absolute chicanery here. Too short? Oh, so close. So close. How short is too short? Okay, never mind. That's way too short. So if I had another field, it can be plowed. Unless there's not enough time for that. Yeah, I guess we can just have another small field here. So I actually might want to double up on these smaller fields to try and match the size of the other ones. What's this one set to? No, this one... I need to standardize the order of these things. Yeah, that one's... I think... Alright, so that's the standard rotation. I got myself messed up. Wheat, hemp, fallow. There we go. That's that way. That's that way. So this one needs to mirror this. Which it does. Okay, that's good. And I think I can... boy, this is going to be the ugliest. This is going to be the ugliest of fields here. Field layouts. I'm not going to win any design choice awards for this thing. Oh, that's fine. It doesn't have to be beautiful. This one can actually be a separate set of crops. Flax is probably good because it does give us some auxiliary feed. So, I don't think I can pair it with sunflowers, though. That might not work very well. Barley and flax seems like a good partnership there. You can never have too much barley. There we go. Take the plow out. Get that stuff going on. I think that's probably about as much as we can do this time around without having to have things demolished. And all these other fields stuck in place here. We also don't want to get too far away from the farm or else stuff is going to start going badly, but we do need to get some more fields planted here. So I will at least go ahead and make the fields. We can always reassociate them with a different farm later. But the important thing is to actually have the fields available. Thanks. Then I imagine I could take these closer ones on the bottom side here and re-affiliate them with that farm. Now, can I get... I guess I don't really need to leave the edge of the map open. But it does seem like it's a pretty smart thing to do. Now, can I get this a little bit further? Looks like it. Perfect. So this should give us a lot more farm space, and then we can reallocate as we see fit. But for right now, first growing season of, gonna have some wheat here, gonna have some hemp here, gonna have some more hemp here, and then gonna have some barley. That is a welcome addition. I think should help us out quite a bit. So I am gonna go ahead and put in a platform right here because we should have one anyway for all these sheep that we're putting in here. Yeah, look at this. We made some progress. It's not the most beautiful thing ever, but it is progress. And that's important. Why do you not have any money? Just sell some of this stuff. Oh, because you're unemployed. Well, there's currently 34 open vacancies. So I imagine you can find something to do. Oh, you know what's illegal? We haven't built a row house in this episode. It's already 52 minutes in. That's not acceptable. We've got to find somewhere to put one. Put these guys in last time. I was thinking maybe we should put a couple of row houses in over here. Maybe. Maybe we will, because we can have a store in there. I don't know, I just really like these things, alright? I don't think there really needs to be much more of a justification than that. I just need to figure out exactly how we're going to have these things set up. If we wanted to just kind of have it in the middle or make some sort of like a square thing. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll put that one right there. Then we can put a couple more next door. I haven't built one of these two-story ones in a while. So we put that right there. That actually doesn't line up. Let's move that. Move it just a smidge. And there we go. So we'll build those three there. That'll be a nice start to everything. We'll put in our wells right in front. I'll just flank this staircase with those. And I'm actually going to build those before we build any of our housing. Okay, it's too late to plant that field, but it is ready to go. Alright, so while they build those, we can go ahead and set this up. This one is echoing this one. This one and this one should probably be twins, because that's already fallow. So we'll just have that stick to that. And there we go. That should rotate nicely. Looking good there. I'm going to move the other fields back because we don't need those at this exact moment. So now we have these two paired up. These two paired up. This one is big enough to kind of, I think, unit-wise, exceed that. Yep, looks good. This guy's on his own. Oh, sowing seed. Oh, is almost completely planted. What a shame. That's fine. This one's already on flax. Okay. So we can actually, because this is going to get linked to this farm before too long. So this one is already on flax, fallow, barley, barley. This one can be on fallow, barley, barley, flax. I think is going to work nicely for that. Alright, so now we can actually watch these row houses get built, and we'll send that out with a time lapse, and then that'll be it for today's episode. So we can say we built row houses in pretty much every episode since, what, episode 3? Unless I missed one. But we'll watch our builders do their thing, and we'll be on our way after another successful visit to Ostriv Town. We'll see you on the other side. Alright, as our snow begins to fall here in December, it's going to be all the time we have for today as they're finishing up our third row house over here. But we did get two built right here. This one will not be too much longer. We'll have another store to start selling some more products out of. This one's already selling a couple. We'll add a little thing of firewood in here, because this forestry is not going to be here forever. But yeah, lots of good stuff done this episode. We did get this area up and running. We got another farm put in, and we're going to keep doing more of this stuff in next episode, getting things assigned to the correct farm and all that good stuff. Got a couple other things taken care of. We got our little mini hop yard. Got this second one over here. That's looking nice. Won't be too much longer before this is taken care of, and then we'll have our own little secondary town center area. We'll probably put a school here, maybe a chapel or a second church, although I don't think we need a second church right now. This one up here is probably fine. We'll see what happens. But yeah, just thanks for being here. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch these videos. Leave comments, say hi. Everything that you guys do is just amazing. We've had incredible support this entire series, and I just cannot thank you enough. It's grown the channel a whole lot. And hey, the more people watch these videos, the more fun we can have talking about it in the comments, and the more people get to see this game that is just so incredibly, incredibly well done. And I'm just thankful for you guys. So we'll go ahead and, pork, that's it. That's the only thing we can put in here is pork. We'll go ahead and wrap this up here. We'll let this guy just sit here selling his pork all day long. That sounded weird. But we'll leave it there. So if you have any comments, questions, concerns, or anything's on your mind, leave a comment. I do read every single one. I can't always respond, but I do read them, and I appreciate you taking the time to be here. Whatever it is you're doing with the rest of your day, I hope you have a fun and a safe time. And we'll look forward to seeing you again in the next video tomorrow. Should be able to do a live stream. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to be City Skylines, or we might try that other Timberborn map that we had to kind of abandon because of the update there. So make sure you go check out that new series that launched yesterday in Update 4. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. And we have all sorts of fun stuff planned for that. But yeah, that's about the size of it. Have a fantastic rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.